There's currently a lot of talk about the rule of six, which is a new law in the UK limiting social interaction between people to a maximum of six individuals. And if you disregard or you break this rule, there can be some serious consequences for you. And as I've been hearing a lot of people referring to the so called rule of six, I started wondering how many people actually know the rule of five, which can also have some serious consequences for you if you disregard it. It's a principle that is derived from a very simple analogy that goes like this. Let's say there was a tree in your backyard that you wanted to cut down. And so every day you take an axe and you swing at it only 5 times. What will happen to that tree? Eventually, it will fall. No matter how big or how small that tree is, if you just keep at it, it will fall. The same is true of almost every area of life. If you want to achieve anything, you've just got to work at it every day. It doesn't matter how big or how small the goal is that you've set for yourself, you just have to keep at it and not give up. Unfortunately, though, we often disregard the rule of five in our lives, especially when we can't see any change and we lose motivation or we lose hope. Maybe you've experienced this. You look in the mirror and you decide that you'll have to do more exercise. And so you go out and you run a few miles and you do as many push ups and as many sit ups as you can because you're determined to change things. And the next day you can hardly get out of bed, let alone do any exercise. And so you stop thinking that maybe exercise wasn't such a great idea after all. Friends, maybe we all need to incorporate the rule of five into our lives and decide that instead of pushing ourselves to the limit and burning out, we need to just take small steps toward our goals, but do it regularly and do it diligently, chipping away daily at what we want to achieve. So here's my question. What do you really want to achieve in life? What is your next goal that you've set for yourself? Whatever it may be, instead of feeling overwhelmed by it on the one hand, or all pumped up and doing too much on the other, just decide that you will do a little each day and continue with that every day. Apply the rule of five, and eventually you will succeed.